Greetings and happy 2023. Welcome back to the channel. If you've tuned into some of my videos in the past, you know how much I love watches, and here I'm sporting my Timex Expedition XL, a watch I've reviewed that I'm really loving. But you also know how much I love Apple Watch, and there's a huge debate there as to whether or not Apple Watch is really a watch. And I'm in the camp where I really think it is a watch, even though it's a smartwatch. If you'd have told me back when I was in grade school in the 80s with my little calculator watch that there was going to be a watch one day that I could make phone calls on and surf the internet and listen to music off of, etc., you could sign me up right away because I would have flipped out over that opportunity. Of course, back then you would have had to explain to me what the internet was, but I digress. Nevertheless, the debate goes on, is an Apple Watch, or are smartwatches really watches? I think they're in a category all their own, and I'm passionate about wristwatches, so I'm enthusiastic about the Apple Watch. There, I said it. Now for the latest version, the Apple Watch Ultra that I picked up. It's not very versatile. It's pretty much an action-adventure watch or geared towards a certain sport or genre based on the strap you selected for the format. I selected the Alpine Loop because I love the blaze or international orange with that titanium. But the question is can we dress this watch up? And I've got a couple of aftermarket bracelets I want to show you today. Let's get started. Alright, so we all know that there are a ton of different Apple Watch straps and bands out there already that you can switch in and out between your various versions of the Apple Watch, which is all fine and dandy. But lately I've been looking for a metallic bracelet that I could actually dress up my Apple Watch Ultra and my other Apple Watches for that matter. The hope is to make it a little bit more versatile, and with a beautiful titanium case, sapphire crystal, this Alpine Loop is nice for a sport application, but not always for a more dressy, professional business situation that you may find yourself in from time to time. So what are our aftermarket options here on Amazon? Well, I picked up, the first one was a stainless steel band from Newways. This is the Newways metal band. It is a stainless steel linked bracelet, and it's fully adjustable by removing the links. It does fit a broad range of wrist, 5.5 inch all the way up to 8.2 inch wrists. Does include link removal tools and should give us that nice business, formal, classier look that a metal bracelet can bring. As we take a look at the packaging, very nice. Has some nice windows there showing you that brushed stainless steel. I did select the silver finish, and hopefully that'll match that titanium on our Ultra. Of course, I will leave links in the description, so if you do choose to pick one up, you'll have a link to the exact one we're looking at. So let's get our Benchmade out and pop open this package and cut to the bracelet. And popping open our box, we got a very nice looking presentation there with our bracelet. And it looks like a nice little well-packaged setup. Got a plastic wrapped linked bracelet. This thing is not light. This is definitely got some heft to it. So if you're on the maximum side of the sizing, you're not going to get to remove much weight out of this thing. But my 6 3/4 inch ish wrist will definitely require some link removal. And I love that dual butterfly clasp. Very cool looking. Hopefully this isn't going to be too complicated to open and close, but we'll get a closer look at it and see. Nevertheless, the thing feels premium, high grade. This is 316 stainless steel, and it's going to give you that resistance to corrosion and rust, of course, and not to mention it's going to be extremely durable otherwise for banging up against stuff. Very nice looking. Great first impression. That double clasp. Very cool. So our first impressions are this is a nice looking bracelet. What do you think? The most important thing is what does our Ultra think? Let's slide off this aftermarket army green silicone band, which is nice. And I love the one thing that Apple didn't change with the Ultra was the interlocking strap interchange system, which I think is just a brilliant design. And here's the moment of truth: is how easy is this thing going to slide in and be compatible with our titanium groove there? And you got those little rubberized tabs that sort of give you that guidance, and this fits really nice. Of course, stainless steel attachments, connection points with the band. And here's your one caveat to these rigid bracelets: is you got to make sure you give yourself plenty of room to get these rigid bracelets attached. And that may mean running them in concert, running both sides in sort of at the same time, because otherwise you're twisting and stressing out the band, and also could potentially mar the slot or the groove if you have a heavy duty enough metal there. And so let's sort of slide these in together. And really the awkward part about getting these on for the first time is those rubber guide tabs sort of get in the way and seize up. Another distraction, another issue with the Ultra is the action button. Whenever you're switching out your watch band, you can incidentally deploy the action button. So I wonder if you've had that experience as well. Anyway, once we get this thing on, got that dual button clasp, you can see that silver stainless steel matches pretty darn well with this titanium. My first impressions are this is a very nice fit, nice finish, a very high quality looking bracelet, and so far so good. What do you think? Have we dressed it up any? Well, let's pop off our Apple Watch Series 8, a watch that I've been wearing a lot lately that I don't know, is giving my Ultra a run for the money. That's another video. Let's put that aside for a second and see how this Apple Watch Ultra with this stainless steel bracelet lines up with our wrists. I know I'm going to have to take some links out, but I just still wanted to get this around the wrist to give it sort of a perspective before we do anything else to it, and sort of finish up our first impression. And I really think it looks great. Maybe my eyes aren't picking up on everything so well with the lighting in here, but it looks wonderful. I'm pretty impressed with this choice. That is definitely two different metals, the titanium and the stainless, but not glaringly out of line here with the appearance. Definitely going to pop off some links though here in a second. But very happy with the proportion, the texture, the finish, and with how it fits and locks into those slots of that titanium Ultra. So I mentioned that this is a heavy stainless steel bracelet. Haven't taken any links out of it. Just want to throw this on the scale. We're at 143 grams with this bracelet fully linked with our Apple Watch Ultra. Ounces, we're at 5, just over 5 ounces. A very heavy configuration here. Of course, we will be taking some weight out of this thing, but let's go ahead and finish our unboxing so we can get to the adjustment process here as we slide off our brand new bracelet. And the contents of the box, we do have a couple of adjustment tools with some extra pins and a registration card and a QR code linking us to a 2-year warranty. Very nice, all good. Let's throw this back on the scale now that we have it dismounted from our Ultra here and show you fully linked. We're at 2.86 ounces. Not a lightweight whatsoever. And then grams, we're at 81 grams. We're going to get some links out of this thing and hopefully get it lightened up and back in action in just a moment. So how many links do you take out? That's the big trick here. Taking the spring bars in and out is so easy and very intuitive. Just line them up, pop them back in. The adjustment tool makes it really easy to pop the bars in and out. And again, you're not having to worry about forcing friction pins in and out like you would on a conventional bracelet. The spring bars are strong, sturdy, and very easy, tactile. Line up your new link and then go ahead and push the spring bar in, and again, once it's in, it's real easy to adjust. So I give the adjustment process a very easy learning curve. The trick is deciding how many links to pull out. All right, a few presses of the action button later, we've got our adjusted bracelet back onto our Ultra, and let's try this thing on for size and see how it looks and feels and how easy that double button clasp system is to place, and takes some getting used to, but not a bad look or feel. Gives you sort of that seamless linked look. And what do you think? Very comfortable, not lightweight, but this is stainless steel. And I'm pretty happy. So thumbs up to this first one. I think it's going to appeal to a lot of folks and should be compatible with a lot of different Apple Watches, but certainly works not too bad with our Ultra. What do you think? All right, had to stop for a quick sip of water here to catch my breath. And our next option is a titanium bracelet. And this one we're going to sort of blow through because I know this has taken a long time. This one is from LDFAS, and it is a titanium bracelet that, of course, is compatible with our Series Ultra, but also your Series 4 and up. Really, 44 millimeter, 45 millimeter, this will fit. Let's get this package open and take a look. And the unboxing experience isn't amazing on this one so far. It's pretty wedged in there, but it's what's inside that counts. So let's slip out our titanium bracelet. And this one feels a lot lighter than our stainless steel one, which it should. It's a titanium blend-ish metal. We have our adjustment tool and our extra spring bars. Let's slip out our titanium bracelet. And this one feels great. High quality. Very pleased with how this looks so far. Got a little bit of titanium stamped into the buckle hinge system. And overall, very impressed with how this thing looks and feels so far. Let's get closer to it. And one of the cool features about this particular bracelet is it's going to fit a wide range of folks. You have a conventional hinge clasp there to secure the bracelet, but you have full and half links. So you're going to fit a broad range of wrists, all the way from 5.9 inch up to 8.5 inch wrists. So very versatile, should be able to really dial in the size with this cool bracelet. Before we start removing links, let's go ahead and get a full-size, fully linked weigh-in of this. And we are at just over 2.08 ounces with all of the links. Let's go to grams real quick for my buddies overseas. And we were at 59 grams prior to taking any of these links away, which we're going to do. And again, I don't really have a scientific method of sizing this thing. I'm just going to start popping links out and see where it goes, because it's pretty easy with the spring bar system. Don't be shy here. Pop out some links. I'll be right back. All right, the spring bar system is pretty intuitive. After some trial and error, I did take out 2 full links per side to make it even. Let's do a quick reweigh in. Now that we've taken some links out, we're now at 50 grams and 1.76 ounces, respectively. Let's go ahead and remount our bracelet. Again, it's probably easier to power down the device, but where's the fun in that? I love hitting the action button a bunch of times. Slide those in stereo, in concert, both ends together so you don't twist anything. And we have a very comfortable, gorgeous looking titanium bracelet. It is so lightweight, feels great. I will get a weigh in here on the whole package in just a second, but I wanted to get this on to make sure I had the right size. And very comfortable and gorgeous. This bracelet is awesome. What do you think? I'm loving it. And frankly, I'm surprised that Apple did not release a bracelet, or did not come out with an Apple branded titanium bracelet for this setup. I think they may have missed an opportunity, because why not? I would have bought it. This one is 3.92 ounces now, so under 4 ounces with our titanium. Our stainless steel, we were over 5 ounces. Grams, we were at 111 grams. So significantly lighter, and it looks awesome. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. Stainless steel or the titanium? I'm leaning titanium, but they're both great options. Check out my links in the description. Give me your thoughts. Give me your feedback. What do you think about the Apple Watch? Do you like just the stock band, or do you want to go aftermarket to give you a little bit more versatility? I prefer the latter. I think having more bracelet and strap band options is a plus, especially on this very cool watch. And this titanium version is a perfect fit. It's comfortable. It's lightweight. It's hard not to recommend. So pick one up. Let me know your thoughts. That's all the time I got. I know this was a long one, but Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate you sticking around. Until the next one, I'll see you next time. Man, that's nice. Why don't y'all tell me my sleeve is all bent up like that?